Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from Main Street Bookends in Warner as they get ready for the 78th annual Warner Fall Foliage Festival happening in just a few weekends. I'm now joined by Andrew Bullock, who is the Executive Director of the Kearsarge Indian Museum. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Abby. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
I think first off, it's important to note that that Warner is the home of museums, and the Indian Museum is one that is worth everybody coming and checking out.
We think so, and yeah, we're entering our 35th year, so this is a real
Wow.
milestone coming up for us.
Amazing. Tell the people who have never even heard of the Kearsarge Indian Museum, what are you all about?
Absolutely. A lot of people assume that the museum will have some local native baskets, which we do, but I think the exciting part is this museum has collections that span the continent. So we have 7 different galleries, and people can learn about the differences and similarities all across the continent.
I have been to the Indian Museum, and the amount of artifacts you have is incredible. And I hear too, you change them out too. It's not just, if you've been there once, you should keep going back, correct?
Absolutely. Between the events changing inside, we've also got a lot of outdoor things, so there's always something going on.
Amazing. You have 2 events coming up that are worth mentioning and talking about that are very timely. Talk about the first one happening this weekend.
Yes, how exciting.
Yeah.
So Harvest Moon is our longest running event. It's going to be September 28th.
Okay.
And this celebrates the harvest for sure.
Sure.
But we'll also have some native games and artwork and things like that. People can explore our 12-acre as well as the museum.
Amazing. And I think one of the best parts to mention is all of your events, I believe, are family friendly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely family friendly, and there's something for all ages.
What are the times for the Harvest Moon event?
Harvest Moon will be basically from 10 to 4.
Okay.
And so midday is a great time to get there. Harvest Moon also kind of focuses on native foods. So it's a good chance to check out interesting cornbreads and bison stew and things like that.
Oh, delicious. Cornbread.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with cornbread, especially in the
Absolutely.
fall.
Right.
And then you have one coming up for Indigenous Peoples Day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indigenous Peoples Day is going to be October 13th. It's a Monday. And what we do on that day is actually have no admission charge for the museum. So people can come at no cost.
Amazing.
And we're going to have some really exciting artists that will be displaying and demonstrating their work. And it's just a great kind of community building event for people to come and enjoy and learn a little bit more about New Hampshire.
And there's going to be a jam-packed weekend already because that is Warner Fall Foliage Festival. Are you open
Absolutely.
during the festival?
We are open during the festival, and people can certainly wind their way through the traffic and get there.
Yeah. And where is the Kearsarge Indian Museum located?
The museum is very easy to find. It's 1 mile north of the village. So if you come into town, go up Kearsarge Mountain Road and turn right on High Lawn. It's 18 High Lawn Road, very easy to find, and we've got signs on Kearsarge Mountain Road.
And a beautiful red building.
Absolutely. We look forward to it.
Yes.
But Warner is such a great town, and we certainly support the festival, and we'll come and we'll be volunteers helping set up and things like that. So it's just a wonderful place.
It really is, and I think Warner Fall Foliage Festival is the epitome of a community event.
It really is. And people just, if you need a backhoe or a golf cart or a bowl of stew, someone will be there for it.
Amazing. And so how wonderful that the Kearsarge Indian Museum is part of this wonderful community.
Absolutely.
Andrew, for people who want more information, what's the best way to get in touch?
Yes, so they can go to the website at indianmuseum.org.
Great.
And that's certainly the best way to find us. Website has a lot of information there. They can also call the museum for details.
I have a lot of memories at the Indian Museum. I would go with my family, my grandparents. We always, as Kearsarge kids, go to many field trips up to see the museum. So it's a really special place, and I think a lot of people should make sure that they pop into Warner and check out the Indian Museum because it's very special and unique.
It really is. We're one of the only museums that specializes in just Native American materials in the state.
Interesting. I was wondering that. How unique is unique, and that is one.
Quite unique, and also recognized as one of the top 10 Native museums in the country. You'll be surprised to hear.
Right here in Warner.
Absolutely.
As it says, a lot happening here in Warner. So,
For sure.
Andrew, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you, Abby.